Hi Gemini, how are you doing? Welcome to your October reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. We're going to see what messages need to come through for you for the month of October, get you some insight, get you some guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. If this reading is helpful or insightful, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. But yeah, so Gemini, let's see what's going on for you for October 2023. See what the vibes are looking like, what you can expect, what's coming towards you. Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October. I feel like this deck is ready. This is the last shuffle. Alright, what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2023? What do we got here? We have the raccoon. First card out. Okay. What's going on for Gemini in October with the moth? What's going on for Gemini in October? One more, please, for Gemini in October 2023. What do my Geminis need to know? Thank you. Wow, the lamb. Interesting. Camel, cheetah, dolphin. Okay, so Gemini. You have this bright ass energy about you. I kind of want to start off with the bottom of the deck with the dolphin. You have this natural, inspiring leader energy, and you always have great advice. You're a solid friend. You're a solid friend, family member, lover, teacher, whatever. You are solid, and your love radiates. You wear your heart on your sleeve, whoever I'm speaking to. You really give yourself fully to those that you care for, to those that you love. You would give the t-shirt off your back to a stranger if they needed it. Like, this is a very selfless kind of energy where you give and give and give and give and give and give and give, and it just helps you. By you giving, it just like, it inspires you, it motivates you, it makes you feel good. And so there's like this endless flow where you give and you receive, and like you give and you receive. And you know, it shows also like you are very stable in October. You're very stable, you're very grounded, you're very confident. You are dedicated towards yourself and your path in this journey that you've been on, one foot in front of another, like in even the most extreme conditions, even in the most like intense times or emotional times or trying times. You're focused. When you have your eyes set on a goal, on a target, there's nothing that's going to get in the way. There's literally nothing that's going to stop you or block you. Like, you are unstoppable. Like, there is this energy about you that's showing up here, especially in October. Like, you feel very pumped. You're like this pushing force, and like, it's so awesome. I love that for you. And then what's interesting is because the main cards that came out with the raccoon, the moth, and the lamb. And so there is like a little bit of like a lower vibrational kind of energy that either you're embodying or there's a energy around you. Now with the moth, and even going back to the dolphin, it's like because of your energy and the love that you give and the vibration that you are on, the wavelength that you be on, it does attract moth-like souls into your life. And there's people that are flocking to your light, flocking to your energy because it's so healing, because it's so uplifting. But it can also be kind of draining. And sometimes with the raccoon and the moth, at times you may feel like you aren't really truly being your authentic self, or at times you feel like you question yourself, or you question, is this really who I am? Is this really who I was supposed to be? Is this really like my purpose or my destiny, or like, is this my calling? Like, there's something like that you are having doubts about. There's something that you're having a bit of doubts about. This is something to do within you. It's internally. It's something that you're having this conversation with yourself, with the lamb. There is something your intuition is guiding you towards or pushing you towards, or is like kind of like being like, hey, look at that. Hey, where your awareness is like being raised at something. And so, I mean, like, there might be some energy around you, like maybe you're needing to kind of distance or remove yourself from, or maybe there's something about like boundaries coming on up. But there is also like some doubtful vibes coming through. if you're in this doubtful energy right now, since these were the main cards that came out and then this was at the bottom, if you've been having any doubts or you've been kind of feeling a little bit lost or a little bit uncertain or even just like struggling with staying consistent with the moth, sometimes this indicates someone who just can't really get things off the ground or just too many things all at once, too many options, too many projects going on at the same time, can't complete anything because it's just like all this unfinished business is just, it's a lot. And then there's like procrastination that comes with that. And it's like, in what ways have you been like blocking yourself or not taking your own personal goals seriously that have been blocking you from succeeding? Because I see you have what it takes. You have what it takes to fly forward, to go leaps and bounds, to completely transform your life. But I'm kind of seeing right now, or throughout October, there's some doubt, there's like self-doubt, there's heavy self-criticism, perfectionism is killing your creativity. But yeah, like the raccoon comes out sometimes when there's someone wearing a mask or there's someone that is kind of fronting or pretending, like playing pretend. Maybe you've been trying to play pretend like you got your crap together and you're all happy, joy, and life is all amazing and stuff. But like internally, moth, it's like you've been kind of feeling dull. You feel like you're almost, in a way, you feel like you're lying. In a way, you feel like this isn't really me, or this isn't really the truth, or there's something like that could be coming on up. And so it's about how are you showing up in the world, and does that reflect your character? Does that reflect your authenticity? At any time, you can change yourself. You could change your hair. You could change your name. Like, what the fuck? I swear, isn't that like some song? I swear that's a song, but I can't remember. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But at any moment, like, you can change yourself, you can change your life, you can change your pattern, you can change your lifestyle, you could freaking sell everything and go backpacking in Europe or fucking, you know, like, at any moment. But, like, it kind of is showing kind of current vibes or October vibes. You're kind of feeling a little dull and you're like, what the heck? Maybe, again, it could be energy that's around you that's kind of, like, draining from you. And as soon as you are restored and filled up, it's just like there's like a leak. It's just like a tap that just keeps on leaking, or drip, drop, drip, drop. And anyways, if you've been feeling a little bit off in whatever way that resonates for you, it is something going on internally that you are needing to kind of like look at, deal with, feel, analyze, connect with. But I do see throughout October, your energy will shift. The bottom of the deck, this is really indicating like you're going to get back on track. If you've been feeling a little bit off, been feeling a little bit wonky, I see you getting back on track somewhere in October. Some of you are needing to take like a trip, or you're needing to go on like an adventure, or there's something for you to like get your ass up and go somewhere to a place you've never gone to before, like trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone. Like you're maybe needing to get out of like the norm or your usual routine. There's something that maybe you're needing to kind of shake up. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of like Four of Cups energy from this. So anyways, there's something deeply within you that's like radiating that you can't ignore. And like you've been kind of, again, going back to this raccoon, you've been in this kind of like pretend, fake it till you make it, denial kind of mode. But also at the same time, there's something that just doesn't feel right. And you're going to figure that out and you're going to get back on track, basically. So, all right. I'm going to just put these cards at the bottom. There's a lot of like learning. I just see the Cobra at the bottom of the deck. So just like take it one step at a time, Gemini. I don't know. Let's get into the tarot. Let's get the specifics of what is going down for Gemini in October 2023. Show me clearly, what do my Geminis need to know, look out for, or be aware of? You got a lot of like earth energy, also a lot of green. So you might be working with the heart. You might be going through some sort of like heart activation or deep healing. Maybe green is your favorite color. Show me clearly what is going on for Gemini in October 2023. What do my Geminis need to know, look out for, or be aware of? You could be like coming into the light is what I heard, or like stepping into the light, or if you've been in like a dark shadowy energy, I see you coming into more of a lighter attitude, feeling lighter in general, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, Gemini, y'all are quiet. Oh, nope, that was me. Okay. What is going on for Gemini in October 2023? Show me clearly. What do my Geminis need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Five of Pentacles. I don't know why I had a feeling this card was going to come out. I didn't say it, but I kind of had a feeling. especially because like there's a lot of green in this card, and when I said, oh, like maybe your favorite color is green, I did see this card flash in my mind's eye. Anyway, so this Five of Pentacles indicating like there is something that you could be physically leaving behind or walking away from. Let's see, what's at the bottom? Death. Yes, there is something that you're walking away from. What is this underneath death? The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. I see you putting yourself first, Gemini. I see you really prioritizing yourself, your needs, your emotional well-being. And by you doing that, it's shifting the path that you're on. It's creating drastic change, all because you chose to walk away from something that didn't serve you. All right, so it could have been like an attitude, it could have been a person, it could have been an environment, workplace, home, relationship, I don't care. It seems like you're walking away from something, and by you walking away, it creates drastic change very, very fast. Maybe this is something that you've been kind of avoiding doing, or you've been telling yourself or convincing yourself, going back to the raccoon, like, oh no, this is fine, like, it's okay, like, it's all right, like, it is what it is, I'll just suck it up. But, like, in a way, like, you've been ignoring your intuition. In a way, you've been kind of sacrificing your happiness or your needs or your peace. And so in October, you're really being asked to, like, sit with yourself and ask yourself, are you truly happy with this thing? And if not, can you improve it, or do you just need to walk away? Whether it be permanent, whether it be temporary. But anyways, so show me more of what's going on for Gemini in October. Show me clearly what's going on for the moon. And I was literally just about to talk about the moon. The moon. I was literally about to talk. I was going to say, like, we have the solar eclipse in Libra on the 13th of October. And on the 28th of October, we'll have that lunar eclipse in Taurus. Yeah. And as we're still in September, this reading will be up on Tuesday. We have that no. Shh, we don't have an eclipse on Tuesday. Shh, I almost said eclipse. We don't. Shh, shut up. Shh. We have the full moon in Aries on the 28th of September. And so there could be someone even around then, if you're listening to this reading still in September. We're not in October yet. There could be some sort of revelation or realization that you have in the next couple of days about letting something go, or really removing or cutting something out of your life. Look, we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, taking this sharp blade and like cutting yourself free from something. Let's see, underneath that, Judgment. Yeah, you're making a final call here that you no longer want to put effort or energy into something, or you're going to be putting your energy somewhere else. Eight of Pentacles and Temperance, to the things that bring you peace, joy, and happiness. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But yeah. Anyways, we got eclipses taking place. October, it's going to be a month of drastic change. Oh, and I say that, and look what just flipped out. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse just flipped itself out. Huh. Tell me more about this. What's going on for Gemini? I see you putting an end to something, or you're like refusing to repeat a cycle. We have the Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the Death Guard. It's not to Muerte. Yeah, you're putting your foot on the gas pedal. You're moving in the opposite direction of something. You've done enough time. You've done enough time. Wow. Okay. You've served your sentence. All right, your karmic sentence. Unless you're watching from jail. Oh my God. Anyways. So this moon with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're reflecting on something. There's deep, deep, deep healing taking place, and you're making this choice to not continue something. It's like, yeah, the trial's over. Wow. Like, you're canceling a trial. Hey, this is a random ass message. It's not that deep, but if there's like some sort of trial that you subscribe to and you kind of forgot about it, here's your reminder to cancel. If you had a trial, a 30-day trial, or like a month's trial or something like that, maybe it's to the gym, or maybe it's fucking Netflix or something, and you've been like, oh, I need to cancel that thing, hopefully I don't forget. Here's a reminder. I got you. I don't know who that could be for, but I got you. That's just what came through. I was like, hey, someone maybe needs to hear that. But anyway, so Six of Swords, like, you're moving away. Again, there's this energy of you letting something go, walking away from something, putting an end to something, moving in a new direction. And to Chariot, some of y'all are actually physically moving or getting up and traveling, whether it be across seas for some of you, could be international. For some, it's just like you know, across the country. And for some, maybe it's just to a different neighborhood. Maybe not that drastic, maybe not that severe. But anyways, I do see that there's this movement and you're moving towards something that's going to bring big fat changes. Death at the bottom. Or not death at the bottom. That's the next card, the last card that came out. Scorpio, Cancer energy, and also Pisces. We got a lot of water energy out here. You may really start to see this shift take place end of October when we head into Scorpio season. Just saying. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's kind of tying back in with what I was saying. For some of you, there's like this shift taking place where you live or where you like moving or like real estate, or there could even be stuff about inheritance or like something being passed down from generation to generation. There could be some sort of like generational wealth or stability that you're coming into, or like there's something that you are receiving that's like connected to your heritage or your lineage. There's something here. Let's see, Six of Pentacles underneath that. Also the King of Swords. There's something to do with the timing. Again, there's some sort of timing. There, like, let me get more. Tell me more about this. Tower, Scorpio energy, Temperance, Knight of Pentacles. I see you slowly regather. There's a Fool at the bottom. I see you slowly regathering yourself, your stability, and your confidence, and like, you know, peace of mind after some sort of shakeup here with the Tower. So I will clarify that. There is some, again, double Scorpio energy, something about Scorpio season, end of October, big deal. Something maybe taking place around then, or maybe that's where you experience this shakeup, okay? But so it does stir the pot. Things may get a little crazy, a little chaotic. There's many different perspectives you can look at the situation from, right? Keep an open mind. But I do see you regaining your stability after this kind of shakeup here. You're going to slowly get back on your feet. And patience is needed. You're going to need to really exercise your patience in October. I know. Who wants to hear that? We have the Fool, Page of Swords, and also the Ten of Cups. See that there's like a new beginning. Again, like there's something that you need to like research or plan or prepare for. Preparing for a big change around the home, around the family, around a specific relationship, a certain relationship that is a big deal. I see like there's like this brand new door, or there's an expansion taking place in your future that will affect you and your home, like, and your heart. Home is where the heart is, right? I'm really drawn to this little house. Oops. My bad. Okay, so I guess let's jump in and do some clarifying here, and let's see what's going down for you, Gemini, because there's a lot that came through. So let's take a look into this Five of Pentacles for Gemini. What is Gemini leaving behind or walking away from? Show me clearly. Sorry, to fix my top. Tell me the Five of Pentacles for Gemini. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all straight up are leaving like some sort of family member, or you are like excusing yourself from the table. You're like, may I please be excused? Actually, I'm not asking, I'm demanding, and I'm leaving. I'm gone. Adios. For some, it could be, again, Ten of Pentacles representing the home, representing even real estate, properties, investments. You could be leaving or exiting some sort of like contract for some of you. Let me get some more here. Tell me this Five of Pentacles. What is Gemini? Queen of Cups. What is Gemini leaving behind? Three of Cups. Tell me this Five of Pentacles. What is Gemini leaving behind? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is something that's gradual. You're slowly, gradually, piece by piece, day by day, moment by moment. Sixes are showing up, by the way, but anyways, I don't really feel like talking about that at the bottom. It doesn't feel relevant. So you're leaving behind your comforts. You're leaving behind something that feels safe, something that feels familiar, something that there's like, you have a soft spot in your heart for it. You do have some sort of soft spot. But something is telling you that it's time. Something is telling you that it's time to move away, even if it's just temporary. And what you're moving towards is more joyful experiences. You're going to... There's no lack here, Gemini. Whatever it is that you're leaving behind, it's because you're moving into this chapter of your life where you're going to have more and more love and more happiness and more joy, and it's requiring you to let go and make space, and it's a process. And I see that this is something that's gradual, or it's something that's going to kind of take place throughout this month. It's not just going to be something that is happening suddenly overnight. Like, this is something that is going to take some planning, it's going to take some preparing. It's also, again, patience is here, it's needed. That you're not going to have it all figured out and planned overnight, but I don't know, I feel like you're supported in this. I feel like whatever you're leaving behind, I feel like you're in support. I feel like you're in full support. Like, even if you're like, you know what, this is not working for me, this job, this relationship, this home, this place, like, this isn't working for me, I have to go. I feel like you're in full support of it. I feel like you have support for that. I feel like people aren't fighting you, aren't resisting, or telling you, convincing you, oh my god, you have to stay. They're like, okay, like, if you want to go, there's the door, go. Have a great life. Like, it feels like there's like respectful energy, at least right now it seems like there's like pretty much like respect here with your choices, or the choices that you're being put in this position to make. You're being respected for it, and you're also, again, you're following your intuition. There's a hair, oh my god, it was like tickling me. Tell me this moon, what is Gemini's intuition trying to tell them? Tell the moon for Gemini. Tell the moon for Gemini. 10 of Wands in the reverse. So there is some sort of realization and releasing. I was going to combine those words. Oh my gosh. Tell the moon for Gemini. The sun. And the 9 of Swords. So you've had some sort of clarity, you've had some sort of realization, you've had some sort of breakthrough. I feel like we're going to clarify the Tower next and see what this is, that this realization or this shakeup is. But I see you having this big like realization, wake up call, and it's making you let go of something that had you worried, stressed, nervous, anxious. This anxiety that you've been feeling, of this uncertainty, like, deep down, you know that this is the right path for you. Deep down, you know that by you making this choice, by you walking away, it's the best thing that you could do for yourself and anybody else involved, right? You know that it's just going to be better for everybody if it's involving a group setting, which, again, 10 of Pentacles, definitely involving multiple people, but that doesn't have to be. But you just... there's some nerves about it. With that 9 of Swords, there's moments where you have doubt, or even, again, at the beginning of the month, or when you're in the early stages of making this choice, I see you kind of like maybe trying to convince yourself like, oh no, it's not that bad, like I'm gonna just kind of settle. But deep down your gut is saying like, no, don't settle, keep going, keep growing, keep moving, keep pushing, like go big, expand, move on, like, in a way. And so there is like nerves about it, but deep down you know that this is what's going to bring you happiness. And also eclipse vibes, sun with the moon, eclipse energy. We have that lunar and solar eclipses in October. Lunar eclipse 28th, solar eclipse the 13th, Friday the 13th, y'all. So we're putting something to end. What exactly, Wheel of Fortune reversed, are you putting to an end? Can you tell me, Spirit? Can you be a little specific here of what is coming to an end for Gemini? Wheel of Fortune reversed. It feels like you're back. It feels like you're turning around. I'm just putting this with the 6 of Swords. I feel like you're making a U-turn. You're making your U-turn. You're like, actually, I don't want to continue down this road. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go back to the main street and go down the other direction. You're making some sort of U-turn. You're turning around after realizing that this path, this place, this person, this thing, this direction just isn't what you want anymore. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Reverse, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. But see, there's like a bit of like doubt. And again, there's some pressure here that you're carrying. And you're just wanting to make sure that you're making the right choice here. Feel like there's like this restlessness. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Cups. Hangman. You are having to really like let go and surrender. And there is something that you're seeing from a different perspective that you're gaining clarity on. It's kind of like the more time you spend alone, or the more time that you kind of like, the more time that goes on after leaving or walking away, or again, because this is a slow process, this is something that's gradual, but as time goes on, the more that you kind of detach, or the more that you kind of separate yourself, the more you realize that you're actually happier or better off. Or I see also new connections, new relationships forming. If you're single, you may have new love coming on in. You may actually have multiple options in love. Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands. You may have many people admiring you, who see you, want to be with you. Wheel of Fortune, want to take things to the next level with you. But this is all clarifying the Wheel of Fortune reverse, where you may be feeling like you're not ready for something, or there could also be some sort of delay, or things taking a little bit of time to get off the ground. Let me look into that the Tower. That's what I was going to clarify. I forgot. Tower, what is a shakeup exactly? Can Spirit tell me about this Tower moment that Gemini is going through in October? Tell me about this Tower. Why is the Tower here for Gemini? Try the Tower for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is this shakeup? Oh, okay. Six of Wands. Four of Wands. I'm starting to get a headache right now. I'm like feeling this pressure in like my third eye. Kind of to the right of my third eye. It's weird. So I just had to clear that shit if in case it was someone's energy. Maybe you're overthinking the fuck out of it. And also I feel like there's like this tickle on the side of my nose. I'm like, bitch, like don't. I don't want to ruin my makeup. Rub off my makeup on my nose. Okay. See, so there's something that's like up in the air. This is clarifying this Tower. Oh my god, like literally. Stop. Whoever is tickling my nose, stop that right now. Seriously. You don't have permission to do that shit. I almost feel like I'm gonna sneeze from that. Whoever, stop it. Knock it off. You don't have permission, bitch. Okay, so this shakeup here. What is this shakeup? Like, I'm like, what? There's something that's up in the air. You have a choice to make. There's uncertainty. There's pros and cons to this. It's not telling me what the shakeup is. For some, it could be unexpected, like success or fame or recognition. There's something that you have something mapped up, or you have a plan here with this Four of Wands. You've made up your mind. You've made up some sort of plan, and this plan will be successful. It will require a lot of work, but it's, again, like, what is this big ass? Maybe you're putting too much work into something. Eight of Wands. Maybe you're oh, actually, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. You're gonna be like pushed forwards real far and fast, and it's like you have no fucking clue how quickly things are gonna change for you. And so you're going to need to be serious with yourself and ask yourself, is this what I really want? Like, wherever you're at in your life, wherever you're at in your journey, career, relationships, etc., you have to be very honest with yourself. Is this worth the effort that I've been putting in? Is this worth it? Is this what I foresee myself doing down the line, years from now, etc.? You have a decision to make. Two of Pentacles. With this decision, maybe this Tower is relating, like, this decision is unexpected, or it's like you unexpectedly have to make a decision in order for some sort of plan to come to fruition. Or like there's these, even when we look at the Tower, there's like these steps that you're being guided to take, and it's leading towards some sort of big fat breakthrough. Okay. let me just see why death is out here. Like, what changes can you expect based off this choice that you make, leaving them behind, and why is death here? Talk about death. Talk about this death card, this death energy. You do also have a lot of major arcana, so this is like significant for you, Gemini. 3 of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. So there's some hurt, there's some pain that comes with this ending. 4 of Swords reversed. There's a lot of discomfort. Death at the bottom, that's sticking out. We're going to take it. Scorpio energy, death, clarifying death. You're undergoing like massive change. For some, even physical, or this has been affecting you physically, or it's happening in the physical. It like it literally could be, again, like I was saying, like home for some of you, or 2 of Cups, or it could literally be like a relationship where you're experiencing some sort of shakeup or ending, or you're moving on in a new direction. We have Temperance coming out again at the bottom, 8 of Swords, and the World. There's a lot of like anxiety about this choice and about this change. There's a lot of changes taking place, and it's having you like feeling a little nervous and a little restless and a little doubtful / going back to the moth of, oh my god, can I handle this? You are heading into this new chapter of your life, Gemini, and it's so gonna be worth the struggle and like the pain and the discomfort. It will. Think about, I can't really speak on this because I've never experienced being pregnant and giving birth, but like, you know, it's hell apparently. It's like, I mean, come on, you can't deny that shit. Unless you're high on medication, right? But your whole body just splitting open, giving a freaking birth to a human being. So that is excruciating pain. So even if it's not like literally like you're going through that, but you've been going through a lot of intense, emotional, challenging experiences, lessons, hardship, challenge after challenge, burden, you know, it's just been a lot. And it's like that final push and like, yeah, I don't know how else to put it. It's just like, it feels like you're kind of like in this mode, 4 of Swords reverse, where like, is it worth it? Will this pay off? Will, like, what is this all for? Death and the 2 of Cups, but there's, I feel like I'm not wording this the best. Like, you have like significant change taking place for you. It is for your highest good. You're nervous and restless about it, but you're honestly needing to have faith and trust in yourself. And honestly, with that 2 of Cups as well, like leaning on others for support, leaning on your loved ones, leaning on someone that you care about, if you have someone that you care about. Maybe you don't. But you are needing to lean on others for support, and that you don't have to go through this alone. I don't have anything else to add. Like, I have nothing else to add. I don't know what I'm going to title this reading. I honestly have no clue. I'm like, what did I say in this reading? That's when you know it's just channeling a bunch of messages. I don't even... Good luck, Gemini. I wish you all the best. Whatever this Tower moment is, it's like bringing big fat changes. It kind of feels like 50-50 heads or tails, like either or. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to let you go, Gemini. I'm sending you lots of love, positive energy. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.